hit shot.
What is going on, everybody? My name is Chicken Fingers, your friendly neighborhood commentator, and today I have for you my first recorded attempt at gameplay from Paladins, and I had a blast recording this. I played awesome. I'm not even gonna lie, I did really good. But what is Paladins? Okay, so Paladins is pretty much a free version of Overwatch with siege elements in it, a more siege elemental gameplay. It's very deep. It's very, meta game sense kind of deal. There's mid-fight rollouts. There's 8 champions to choose from, all with their special abilities, their special, spot in the battlefield, and it's heavily team-based. I mean, I really can't stress it enough. Like, you really need to be playing with your team to have any margin of success in this game. Just going in there and getting killed like I was for my first hour of streaming as I tested the 8 champions, it's not a good idea. You will get destroyed every time. There are characters that kind of feel a little overpowered, a little unbalanced, but that's what's to be expected from a first day release. This game literally came out today. Hopefully I have this video out on the 17th. And if you're looking to play, it's completely free. It's High-Res's new model. It's completely free, but you get the founder pack. You can get or you can just go for a beta key. If you get the founder pack, it's $20. You get 20 chests to roll for cards. But we'll get into that anyway. So, pretty much, Paladins capture the point. You get a siege cannon. The siege cannon attacks the enemy base. It goes straight for it, and it pushes through enemies too. It doesn't damage them, but it pushes through them. It goes straight after the objective. You have 3 gates. You have 2 gates and a vault. As you can see in the top right there, there's a blue and red side, and whoever controls the siege engine can do damage to the gates. While you can do damage to the gates do have turrets, so it's to stop people from just base rushing, which is a nice little feature right there. So, who am I playing? I am playing Cassie. She is the human huntress. She's a ranged damage dealer. She does a lot of damage, but she is extremely squishy, but she's very nimble. And if I had to say she had a counter, it would definitely be Skye for sure. Like Skye and better Cassie's obviously will mess her up. So what you saw in the beginning was me with my mount. The mount allows you to get to the battlefield faster. Obviously, you want to do it for the mid rollout because you want to get there as soon as you can to collect a point. Control that point and do damage. With Cassie, you kind of don't want to just go straight in because you will get pooped on, just like I did right there. I did do a lot of cleaning up. I think I got a triple kill there. So, I mean, straight out the gate, triple kill with Cassie. Me and her have a deep connection. So what you're seeing is popping up there is cards. Cards give you special abilities. And Cassie, she has 3 abilities. And I was really focusing around her first ability, which is Blast Shot. Blast Shot shoots a projectile. And what I did was I turned it into 3 shots instead of 1, because these cards I have, these ones I'm rolling are actually they're epics or something. They're extremely rares. I don't think they're commons. Commons are green, so these ones I got lucky here. It is random right now. This is casual mode, but there's going to be a constructed mode where you pick which cards you want to roll from, so that you'll actually get a higher percentage of getting whatever cards you get. It's kind of like items in Smite. It's very similar. So we won the first control point because my blast shot was knocking up enemies, and I would see how like I knocked an enemy up, I can then shoot him with my basic attack and do another 300 damage. So I was doing like 600 damage plus another 200, so like that's like half someone's health right there with one ability. Her second ability is called Scout. It sends out her friend. She can see enemies with it, and she allows her to do 15% more damage. Right there, I sent out the Scout because I was looking for that Skye. She's like a spy almost. She sneaks around and she plants bombs on you and hits you with poison darts. She's really good too. She's really powerful, and she's the counter to Cassie for sure. Her third ability is a roll. It debuffs. It removes all debuffs. That's like the strongest part about it, but it also gives her some distance. But it's probably one of the weaker escapes. It gives her distance, but like she doesn't have the movement speed. It's really good to use it like sideways to strafe and attack. Like if you see a fireball coming from Fernando, it's really good to use it when you see that, or you see an enemy about to jump on you, like I think his name's Buck. He jumps on you, you can just kind of like get out of the way. And you know, that's Cassie right there. So what I was doing in this game is I was relying on my ability to kind of stay on the flank and push enemies around from the point. So I was working with my blast shot initially, just trying to make it so that I can set it up for my teammates to kill. So if I saw enemies sitting up against a wall, or if I knew, kind of predict where they were going, I would shoot my blast shot, hopefully to knock them up and move them around. Or at least slow them down so my enemies get not my enemies, my teammates can get on them. So here, just holding down the control point, you can see everything's kind of crazy. There's shields, you know, there's turrets, and there goes the siege engine. So we're gonna follow the siege engine. We're gonna try and get this siege engine to the enemy gate. After siege engine is destroyed, the next control point, there's like 3 in each map, gets selected. And you have to go to that one. That way, people can't just sit on the control points and control them. So an enemy team can't really steamroll. They have to kind of move. But I do kind of wish that the losing team, now hear me out, the losing team can actually have their capture status. So like they're at like their percentage, like they're at 60%. You know, like travel over, you know, roll over to the next siege engine capture. That way, they have a better chance of coming back, because this game can still be very steamrolling, you know, because there's, as enemies get stronger, as they level up, you know, which is in the lower right corner, your experience is the lower right corner, as they level up, they get cards, they become more powerful. It's a lot harder for allies to catch up, you know, or the losing team to catch up. I think that, like in Smite, where the damage stays on a tower, I think the control point should have some percentage, or maybe even a bonus capture to the losing team. That way matches are closer, and that way matchmaking isn't like brutal, because matchmaking right now does not care. I lost 7 rounds to start, so I mean, I did pretty decent in all of them, but I mean, this one I backpacked my team. I don't want to, like, I'm very modest. I'm trying to be modest, but like this game, I did a lot of work. So. Yeah, you're not going anywhere, buddy. Anyways, yeah, the game is fun. I'll put it that. That's probably the biggest question. Is it fun? Yes, it's extremely fun. It's extremely addicting. It's got its moments where it's not fun, when the enemy siege engine that's coming to destroy your vault is rolling in. Your vault's got like 25% health left, and you're just like, well, there's not much I can do. Though I have made plays where I've stopped it. And if I had to give you tips for a new player, I definitely say play all the champions first. Play them all first. Get them out of the way. Try Cassie, try Sky, try Buck, try Fernando, try all of them. I can't think of all their names right now. There's only 8, but there's going to be more, obviously. There's going to be a lot more. There's going to be constructed mode, which is going to be a lot more fun for players who are looking for a more balanced and serious game mode. And I'd also say, you know, learn the maps, kind of hang back, you know, play smart, learn the abilities, learn how to counterplay, learn about health packs. That's a fun one. When you kill an enemy, they drop a health pack, so that's always a good thing. And take time to read the cards. I did, and it really let me realize how good certain characters can be in certain modes. I think if I didn't get those extremely rare cards right off the bat, I probably wouldn't have done as well. I think it would have done decent, but like I did so much better because I knew what cards I was gonna use. Yeah, that's Paladins, guys. It's a lot of fun. Oh my god, I keep going back to this. I'm like so wanting to get over this recording so I can go right back and play more. But game is awesome, man. I think Cassie is gonna be like my main squeeze for a little bit, and yeah. So we are using this. Let's get to the game right here. We're actually on the last vault. Our siege engine got destroyed. I really couldn't push in there because even though I'm like, I guess you would call it fed. I actually go back to the wrong capture point here. Actually, just because I'm fed doesn't mean I can just necessarily go in there and destroy. I have to like play back because I'm still like a squish ball, and you know, just sitting back, poking damage. 400 damage a shot is no joke. There I was just checking stats. You know, you can check enemies' cards. You can learn how they're playing. It's good to know that if a Fernando's not that tanky, but he's high damage. You know, you can kind of, you know, poke him, back off, poke him. And, you know, just stay aware. That's obvious. This game's very much like Quake in terms of speed. You have to be constantly looking around, constantly guessing where the enemy's going to come from. Here, the enemy actually got a siege engine, so now you're going to see me defend. Here comes the siege engine. Now, see how it doesn't attack? It doesn't attack me. It doesn't do any damage to me. Has no care for me. What I'm going to do here is just trying to, like, sit back, kill this Fernando here, and then start working on this and just try and get in front of it when my roll comes up. So, like, I'm just trying to get this thing down so they can only take out maybe one gate. Siege engines do a crazy amount of damage to gates really fast, and you really got to be careful, you know, with what you're doing. Luckily here, I did get backed into a corner, but the enemy didn't really focus me. So I guess they weren't really paying attention to exactly how much damage I was doing for my team. And Cassie's easily focused out of a fight if everyone kind of just like dumps their abilities on her and then uses the basic attacks for everyone else, because she thrives on being left alone. So if you have a Cassie on the enemy team, you really gotta like push her out of the fight early, or have a Cassie of yourself, or really have your Sky focus her. Your Sky can really just like get up behind her and drop a bomb on her, poison dart her, and walk away and watch her die. So, you know, here, clearing out that point, that's how you use that blast shot. It's exactly how they designed it. When you see like two enemies on a point, you just shoot it, and you roll out if you didn't kill anybody. But if you did, just hop on the point. We're gonna capture this, and we're gonna send the final siege engine to the game to them. And like I said, guys, if you really want to get this game, I can't recommend it enough. Paladins.com. It's first day of the beta, so you know it's really early. You really want to get ahead of the curve in terms of playing ability. This is the way to do it. You get free chests for doing the most damage, I think, or maybe just winning. I've only won once, which was this game. So I don't know. You know, we'll figure that out as we go. But Cassie, yeah, Cassie is something else, man. She does a ton of damage. This game is super fun. Definitely recommend it to everybody. Get on it, guys. If you want to add me, my name in game is Chicken Fingers. I actually got it this time. And if you want to play, we'll play a few rounds together. I think we can. Well, at least we can be friends on the game until that happens. So here, we're going to finish off the vault, and you can see the victory screen and the end lobby. A couple things is that the lobby isn't, you know, fully integrated with chat and everything. There is a chat there, but you have to kind of click into an extra box for it. So hopefully that gets something. That's something they change soon, because I would love to see permanent lobby chat, because it's good for communicating. Everyone's been pretty friendly in this game too. So guys, that's it. My name is Chicken Fingers. This was Paladins Game 1. Cassie 16-1 with 29 KOs, which is assists. So there you go. Top scoring like a boss. So if you guys like this, you know, do what you do. Other than that, my name is Chicken Fingers, your friendly neighborhood commentator, and I will see you on the battlefield. Peace out, guys. Robo Penguin.